Yeah. So we move on to the match that I had the biggest issue with, and not because I love both these teams. Aussie Open and the United Empire have been absolutely phenomenal, but Team Decay is one of my all-time favorite tag teams, and dude, it just ripping my heart apart having to watch this match, and I'm just like, oh my god! Every time one team hit something, I was like, yeah, and then the other team would hit something, and I'm like, yeah, and it was just, oh god, I love professional wrestling so much. I love it. This is why I watch professional wrestling. Both these teams are in contention. If Aussie Open gets the win here, they automatically go to the finals no matter what any other team does on the final night. It doesn't matter. They would have 16 points. They are mathematically ahead. Nobody would be able to catch them. It would be just a simple no matter what. Team Decay needs this win. They don't get mathematically eliminated with a loss, but they would be at 10 points and would be trailing a couple teams. It would have to have a lot of other people lose matches for them to get in, and it would be a lot of math stuff here. So this is ever the first, Kevin Kelly said this is the first time ever of a tag team encounter between TMDK and Aussie Open, and this version of TMDK and Aussie Open, which is kind of insane because TMDK is like they're the Australian team from years and years and years ago. But if you look at Aussie Open, they didn't form their team until they were in England. Mm-hmm. So even then, there's no ever possible way. And Fletcher's only 22. These guys were in WWE long before he even started as a professional wrestler. So it's very impressive to see. And the fact how well these guys work together without ever, I think Haste has worked with these guys with Bad Tito and Jonah over on Strong. Oh, but he's never worked like him and Nicholls, the team from Australia together, have never faced off with Aussie Open, the other team from Australia, which is it's a surprising weird thing that I actually was when Kevin Kelly said that I was like, oh, holy wow. But this entire match, just man, all these guys, just everything they do, I am absolutely blown away by this match. Just Kyle Fletcher, man. This kid is absolutely phenomenal. He's 22 or 23 years old. Like everything he does in this ring is insanity. Like his brain buster is so good. Fletcher get it. Like Nicholls was going for a suplex in this match, and then Fletcher reversed it and it dropped him into a brain buster. Looks so good, and just everything that both these teams are doing. Team DK hitting that Tower of Doom onto Fletcher, and like when Nicholls powerbomb Haste just like the way he sells it, he looks like he's dying, but then Nicholls literally put Haste on top for the pin. And I love this, man. This match was so good. In the end, TNDK getting the tank buster, which for American audience will know as the Midnight Hour from the New Day. And they pin Fletcher for the win, which puts Team Decay at 12, keeps Aussie Open at 14 points, and their point total will not change on the final night because they already have their 2 points, which this match on the final night would have been their Chase Owens and Balak Fale match.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, this match was fun. I enjoyed this match. I don't want to add too much to you because this was your favorite match. So there's not a lot I can add on here except for I'm going to say Nicholls, deceptively strong. He looks smaller than Haste, but really almost comes off as the powerhouse of the group, and I love it. I'm living for it.
I think Haste is slightly taller, but Nicholls is built a little more than Haste is.
They're definitely built a lot differently, those two. They're built distinctly different, but yeah, they work very, very well together. Davis also super, super powerful. The Fletch, the tope that Fletcher did to Nicholls just launched the two of them up that ramp. It was absolutely incredible. They got a really great camera angle on that one too. You guys got to definitely check that out. Really, really liked that superplex bomb that Haste and Nicholls ended up.
Yeah, the Tower of Doom spot. Yeah.
Yeah. You said that was I'm sorry, Power of Doom. Yeah, it's, My Hemi is what the first thing that came into my head was. Oh, that's a My Hemi thing.
You're right. It is My Hemi uses that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Mike is usually getting the power bomb. Poor girl.
And Haste, and every time I've seen TMK do it, Haste takes the power bomb.
yeah. There you go. But yeah, this was a great match. Fantastic match.
Yeah, and we move on to the main event, which I'm pretty sure was Mel's match of the night for tonight because I know how much he's in love with LIJ. And I don't like this. If it wasn't for how much I love the two teams before this would have been my match of the night because Lance Archer is the absolute best character in professional wrestling. I don't care who you are. Everything he does, I'm going to leave Mel to talk about it. But
it was hilarious.
Dude.
He's a man after my own heart after this.
So before we get into the match, I'm just going to put in Archer and Suzuki are mathematically eliminated. LIJ wants the win so they can put themselves at 12 points to give themselves in a really strong position. Team Decay's already there. Bishamon's already there. They want to be there. So yeah, just heads up before Mel gets in that. Mel, I know you love this match. Take it away. Give me your notes.
The best part of this match, besides Archer obviously trying to be intimidating to the Japanese commentary at this point, is now that he has expanded his intimidations past Milano to the children. The children are now the victims, and I absolutely love it. There was two children in particular he targeted in the audience. They probably knows them in some way, shape, or form. But regardless, this was a hilarious spot. He's getting in there. He's yelling. The kids are screaming. They're grabbing their mom. The one kid is just like trying to like grab his mother's jacket and just.
The best part is the mom though. The mom is just like holding her phone out.
And Kevin Kelly, I had English commentary at this point. Kevin Kelly. Archer out there scaring the children and that mom with her phone out. Put your phone down. Protect your children.
So good.
I had to send out a tweet about that because I was just enjoying every moment of this.
Oh, it was so good.
And this was before the match had really even started.
That was maybe like 4 or 5 minutes in. Yeah.
Oh, it was phenomenal. Though getting into the serious part of this match, Minoru Suzuki, man, we just got to shout out this man. He's in his 50s now, mid-50s. He's what, 54, 55 now? This man takes barricade bumps harder than any other person I've ever seen in my life. Taking some of the roughest in this one. Naito and Archer are really having some fun also, going back to the children. Because F the children.
54, you're right.
The children with Naito. And like the children are just saying, no, Naito, no. It was just chaos, beautiful, beautiful chaos.
I didn't see any chaos members in this.
It warmed my heart to see because now not only are the crowds allowed to cheer again and clap again, and they're obviously able to be in a little bit more of capacity, so closer quarters and stuff like this. But now they're starting to be able to high five them again. They're being okay with them hugging them. They're being okay with them traumatizing them. I mean, like, as Kevin Kelly said, the child's going to need therapy. It wasn't Minoru Suzuki, though. So is it? Maybe not. Although maybe having some nightmares of the murder mohawk coming towards you laughing maniacally might be a little terrifying. I don't know. I find Archer to be pretty handsome.
Dude, but he's coming at you screaming. That might scar you if you're that young, though. Yeah.
We're not going to go into the details that just popped into Melball's head. At the end of this match, Naito mercifully catching a Destino on Minoru Suzuki, pinning the murder grandpa, securing those 2 points for them. Andre, how do you feel about this one?
I absolutely love this. I gotta give a big shout out to Kevin Kelly in this because it was really early. Lance Archer hit that like Clark Connors hit that pounce but when Archer hits it, he sends people flying, and he made the note. He said he was like, "An Archer with the pounce." Shout out to his good friend Monty Brown. When he brought up Monty Brown from Archer's TNA days, and those two were fighting back then, I absolutely just marked. I'm like, dude, he brought out Monty Brown. I loved it. Or if for all you WWE fans, Marcus Corvon. But dude, I just the fact that he brought that up to me was like, oh, this dude's history in his head is absolutely phenomenal. Again, I have another shot. Red Shoes just won't do his job. When Suzuki literally it's just, and Suzuki's not even trying, he's just doing a foot on the chest pin, and Red Shoes won't do the pin. It's like, dude, you're within the ring, they're not in the ropes, count the fucking pin. I don't care. Red Shoes needs to retrain. We want Blue Shoes.
Kenta Sato is Blue Shoes.
No, I want a person who has like Stark blue shoes, like the Stark red shoes. But yeah,
what's that new kid's name?
Yeah, if he wants to put blue shoes on, I'm down. But Suzuki, the one other spot I want to talk about is when he's arm barring Naito up, but he's hanging off the apron and he's hooking his feet onto the ropes while pulling that arm bar. Like, I love the difference in that arm bar. And he never went back to do the over the rope arm bar after that. He did that, but he did it up through the apron. Like, and he was bending the elbow, but like right here on the elbow, where it was like right where your flexing point. He had that right on the ring apron, and he was like pushing down, and it looked like incredibly painful. I really liked that. It was very good, man. Very, very good. But yeah, in the end, LIJ getting the win, like, dude, like, absolutely phenomenal. Like, all these guys are doing great, great things, and I am loving everything to do with it.
Yeah,
and I'm going to pull up. Come on, there we go. I'm going to pull up the point total just to give you a quick update. So, I guess you can't see Gabriel Kidd's points, can you? That's better. All right, that's better. Aussie Open. So you have 4 people still in contention for this. Aussie Open has a bit of a buffer that if and I will get into them as the show goes on. I think it's as long as if TMDK wins and Sanada and Naito win, Aussie Open's out. But if Bishamon and LIJ win, it would end up in a 3-way tie. Yeah. Or was it, maybe it was, no, I can't remember. There's a combination there that so this could, like, this final can actually go in a weird amount of ways. Like, honestly, it really can. So, again, you have all the teams on the outside, Bebop, and just, but yeah, it's all down to these 4 teams. It really is. So,